Well, the day that we have all been waiting for finally came to fruition in the Destination D23 Disney Parks and Experience panels. And we got some quote unquote announcement, per to say, in regard to the Disneyland Resort and its future attractions and everything going on with the Disneyland Resort. So, that being said, let's jump right into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to Exploring Attractions. My name is Scott, and if you're new here, please subscribe with those bell notifications on and help us reach our milestone of 12,000 subscribers. And if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a like at the end because it helps out the channel a whole lot. Like I said in the beginning, we finally got some quote-unquote announcements as far as Disneyland goes and its new attraction, and perhaps the biggest announcement that we got is a review of a new piece of concept art in regard to the Avengers Quinjet attraction coming soon to Avengers Campus at Disney's California Adventure. At Disney California Adventure Park, a new world jumping vehicle is coming to the next attraction in Avengers Campus to help transport superheroes into the multiverse. Brent Strong, Executive Creative Director at Walt Disney Imagineering, is sharing an early peek at the ride vehicle featuring a design that combines elements of Tony Stark's time suits with Xandarian jump points and Wakanda technology. So as we all know from the last year's D23 Expo panel, we did get a reveal of kind of like what to expect for this Avengers Campus attraction, and the ride vehicle was in it too. However, now we get a better look at these ride vehicles and how we're going to jump from different multiverses and the different jump points. Very reminiscent of like Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind over at Epcot. However, this vehicle looks a little bit different. This vehicle looks a little bit more like Transformers the Ride over at the Universal Studios parks. But then again, could this be some form of trackless ride vehicle? Who knows? All I know right now is it looks like it seats about 12 per vehicle, and like I said, it looks very similar to the attractions, the Transformers attractions over at the Universal Studios park. So I'm thinking obviously with a couple new technology advancements that this is probably going to be similar to that. And the whole storyline, I should, take a step back here. It was originally going to be based around the Quinjet, but now it's more so based around like multiverse, and you're going to see this giant new Thanos character, which was revealed last year. But the big kicking point here is we still don't have a time frame as to when that's going to be coming. Is construction going to start in 2024? Is it going to start in 2025? Is it going to start in 2026? Because if you all remember from the last panel, they announced a lot of stuff that said it's coming soon. And since then, we still have not had about 80% of the stuff that was announced at the last panel has not come to fruition, at least for any new information, with the Avengers attraction being one of them. Now, I personally think that Avengers Campus desperately needs a second attraction. I mean, the building is there set up for it perfectly. This land opened up in 2021, and it was promised to be a part of a Phase 2 expansion with this ride. However, since then, we haven't gotten anything. We have a new gift shop that's supposed to be opening sometime in September attached to where this ride is supposedly going to be located at. But yeah, we don't know a time frame for this attraction at all, and it's kind of disappointing because as we move further along in this video, you'll come to find out that that's the majority headline with all these different projects. Nonetheless though, it is exciting to see a brand new piece of concept art, and I'm excited to ride this ride whenever it does come to fruition. Speaking of Disneyland, they did still talk about the new adventures coming to Star Tours, which we talked about earlier in the year. Ahsoka will be a part of this new experience for Star Tours, which is coming in 2024. We also don't have a time frame for that quite yet, but they did announce Ahsoka, with the new popular show going on, will be a part of this Star Tours adventure. And Ahsoka is actually currently walking around Galaxy's Edge 2 at Disneyland. So if you wanted to go meet and interact with her, she is at Galaxy's Edge at the Disneyland Resort right now. They did share a sneak peek at some of the animatronics construction progress, I guess you could say, for animatronics, or programming progress for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is pretty exciting to see, considering the fact that we don't really know what's going in this attraction other than what we can base around the concept art. So seeing the different animatronics in movement, at least the early phase of it, looks pretty amazing, and I can't wait for Tiana's Bayou to Adventure to open up at some point in 2024 next year. And of course, make sure you are subscribed because we will be following the Tiana's Bayou Adventure construction progress very, very closely as we put out these different vlogs from the Disneyland Resort. Now, I didn't really expect to get any major stuff announced for Disneyland at this panel. It was a smaller event, so like I said, I didn't really expect a whole lot to be announced. We did get confirmation that the major panels, including Disney Parks panels, when D23 Expo returns to Anaheim next year, well, all those panels and presentations will actually be moving to the Honda Center a couple miles down the way from the Anaheim Convention Center, because the Honda Center can seat a ton of people. So I really like that idea. I mean, I'm kind of interested to see how that works out with transportation to the Honda Center, but they can fit a lot more people in the Honda Center compared to in the presentation theater that they have set up at the Anaheim Convention Center. So I'm excited for that change because lots more coverage will be coming for that. But yeah, actually a lot of the news came out of Walt Disney World, and they're still kind of suffering the same fate, but we will be talking about all the projects coming to Disney World in a new video later this week, so make sure you subscribe for that. But I really thought we were going to get touch-ups or at least some small announcements as far as opening dates for the Adventureland Treehouse, which has been closed for over like a year and a half or so, and opening time frame for maybe the phase 1 that started way back in 2021, I believe, for the Downtown Disney District reimagination and all these other projects that still have not been announced on when it's going to be concluded or when they're going to start. Just lots of maybes from this panel, as there were from last year's panel. It's a little bit disappointing. There's so many projects that I would like to hear about, and I would like to at least know when it's going to be happening, because as of right now, the only new thing opening at the Disneyland Resort would be Tiana's Bayou Adventure next year, and hopefully that does open next year, because at the rate of their current construction progress, I don't know if it will be ready in time. Obviously, we don't see all the interior work going on, but as of right now, it's looking like late 2024, like November, December type of thing. But of course, we will be following along with all the announcements and everything coming out of the next months. Hopefully there are some announcements. I mean, I know Disneyland Resort is busy right now with Oogie Boogie Bash and getting prepared for the holidays a couple months later after that. So exciting stuff nonetheless to see a concept art picture of the Avengers attraction that's supposed to come at some point. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, I'm kind of just like hands in the air. You know, you kind of expect this from Disney, but what's going on? Anyways, everybody, are your thoughts the same as mine? And if so, let me know down below in the comment section, or do you think there's a hidden thing that I'm missing in this whole announcement thing? Let us know down below. But as for today's video, my name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions, and if you're new here, please subscribe with those bell notifications on to never miss a video like the one that you just watched. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.